TAFE Radio, your campus, your station, your voice. And we're here live from South by Southwest Festival in Sydney. It's Mick here with you, and I'm here with Nina. How are you, mate?
Hi again, guys.
How's the day going? Busy?
Oh, it's going great. Hectic.
Oh,
it's good.
plenty on. There's plenty on. Now, I'm joined by a man whose sessions blend money with talk about real-life storytelling and offer practical advice with humour and clarity. Glen James, welcome to TAFE Radio.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm a big believer in TAFE. I studied TAFE when I left school. I did telecommunications engineering at Lidcombe, of all places. I don't know if it exists anymore. And 2 years ago, I did a TAFE course in Newcastle, maritime operations, because I wanted to be a seagoing person and all that. Yeah. And then I realized I had a day job, which I couldn't actually. Got to keep doing my podcast. But yeah, awesome. Love TAFE. I'm a big believer.
Very cool. Well, we're happy to have you here today. Tell us a little bit about what you're talking about at South by Southwest.
Yeah, so I joined a session with Baptist World Aid Australia about the impacts of ultra-fast fashion and basically being conscious of when we consume and buy clothes, but also we had this bit of an intersection with the parallels to our money. And we've all got money, we all spend money. Mm-hmm. And I think it's about being conscious when we spend our money. So this values-based spending, because we can only spend money once. So why don't we spend it in a way that lines up with our values?
Okay. So we all spend the money and sometimes it just goes missing, so to speak, for want of a better term, without us knowing.
It grows legs, if you will.
It grows legs, you do. What's one of the strategies that you discuss that help not so much lose that money that just goes running away, we don't know where it's gone?
Yeah, so I actually teach, and it's a free online course called the Glen James Spending Plan. And I teach people more of the behavioral side because we're either a spender or a saver. I'm Glen, I'm a recovering spender. And the systems that I teach, it quarantines different banks and bank accounts that will give the savers permission to spend, but the spenders like me some guardrails. So I just think we don't all need the most advanced money system or budget, but we need a system that works for our personality.
Very cool. I had a question because there's a lot of students listening.
Yeah.
Obviously, with the influx of TikTok and Instagram, there's massive fast fashion trends. How does one help avoid that?
Yeah, I think it comes back to we have to be conscious and present. I was looking online and preparing for the session that we did here at South by. I couldn't actually believe that you could buy a shirt from Temu for like $9. Yeah. You can. Yeah. It is wild.
Probably even cheaper.
And I think we have to go, okay, if we're buying this for $9, sure, it's good for us. It's not good for someone else.
Exactly.
And I just think we need to be present with our spending, be conscious and be aware. Yeah. And in fact, the Baptist World Aid Australia team, they have just released a podcast series, 6-part here at South by, called Behind the Barcode. And they're really dug into this ultra fast fashion and the ethics of that.
Yeah,
which newsflash, not sure if the ethics are that good.
Yeah, no, they're getting
Spoiler.
There.
Surprising.
Yeah. They're getting there. Ethical Clothing Australia does a fantastic job.
Yeah.
So they are getting there. Now, just as money hasn't changed a lot over the years, its value probably has, but it's a rectangular shape and it's either paper or plastic or it's steel and it's coin and metal. Sorry. What's some of the rules that just have not changed? They've stood the test of time when it comes to money management.
Yeah, I like to say when it comes to politics and religion, being a fundamentalist doesn't really work that well. But I think when it comes to money, I think the fundamentals do stack up. Yeah. We've got to live on less than what we earn and invest the rest. Yeah. Now, if we just fundamentally do that, we will have a secure financial life. It's like that's the fundamentals, right? Yeah. You can't spend, well, you can spend more than what you earn, but there's a saying that chickens will always come home to roost, and at some point that will catch up with you, that overspending.
Yeah. very sound advice, and it hasn't changed for a long, long time, Glenn.
It really hasn't.
So, look, we thank you so much for coming on today. Good luck with the rest of South by Southwest. I know you're going to be very, very busy. Go TAFE, as you said.
Go TAFE.
Thanks for joining us here today on TAFE Radio, South by Southwest Sydney.
And a lot of people might not know that TAFE stands for Technical and Further Education. There you go, everyone. You've been real. See you later.
Good on you, Glenn. We'll have more from South by Southwest Sydney coming up very soon on TAFE Radio.
Thank you so much. And for the fun fact, too.